associating me with the situation because I went to the Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me.
Yo, this one got the whole industry rattled. Boosie Badazz just snapped in a way we'd never seen. And this time, he didn't sugarcoat a thing. The Baton Rouge icon hopped online and straight up put Jay Prince and Mike Dice on blast, accusing them of running the rap game like some back alley hustle. You could see the fire in his face. This wasn't him chasing views. This was years of frustration boiling over. And what he dropped might be one of the boldest, riskiest statements of his entire career. It all kicked off when Boosie went live, venting about how the game don't reward the real anymore. He said they controlling the charts, the features, the shows, all of it. The streets don't pick who's hot no more, they do. Then he dropped the names that froze everybody in place, Jay Prince and Mike Dice. The comments exploded instantly, people typing, "Boosie wildin', ain't no way he said that." But he did. He claimed they treat the rap game like a dice table, picking who wins, who loses, and who even gets to breathe. Anyone who knows the industry knows Jay Prince's name is heavy, a Houston OG with respect, reach, and influence. And Mike Dice, the quiet, behind-the-scenes operator, rumored to have his hands in label deals, promo networks, and artist management moves nobody ever hears about. So when Boosie dragged those names into the light, it wasn't just loud, it was dangerous.
Everybody in Texas know what the play is. If you rapping, you celebrity. If you like the strip club, you like to do this, you check in with them, they bringing them bad dice on you. Why you think they Duke the jeweler, they really couldn't get him? That's why they had, come on, homie.
According to Boosie, he figured all this out while trying to push his new artist into the spotlight. Every door that should have opened slammed shut. He said people in powerful seats were blocking him unless he went through certain middlemen. That's when he realized this wasn't about music. It was about money and control. He said, "I've been wondering why the same 5 rappers get pushed no matter what. Now I know it's rigged. The same dude's been setting the dice for years." Fans said Boosie just broke the fourth wall of hip-hop. His tone said everything. This was pressure that had been building for years. "I'm sick of this fake boss talk. Everybody call theyself a king, but they the ones fixing the game." When he said that, the internet detonated. Because if Boosie's telling the truth, the industry ain't just biased, it's run. And now it's got names attached. After Boosie's live blew up, the shockwaves got even bigger. Reports started dropping that Boosie had turned down a quiet backdoor deal right before he spoke out. Word is a major distributor, not a label, but one of those corporate gatekeepers, tried to hit him with a side agreement to keep him quiet. He refused. But before walking away, he made sure he kept receipts. Emails, messages, and info linking certain industry players, including Jay Prince and Mike Dice, to these shady favors. That's why this rant hit different. He wasn't talking guesses, he was talking evidence. "They tried to silence me with paperwork, but I ain't signed nothing. Y'all gonna hear what I know." Then he hinted he had real proof that could make a few bosses sweat. Jay Prince responded within a day, calm as ever, saying, "Some folks talk too much when they should think. This business got levels, and everybody don't belong on the top level." He never said Boosie's name, but everybody caught the message. Mike Dice's camp chimed in too, claiming Boosie was just salty because he wasn't winning. But fans weren't buying it. They started pulling up Boosie's old interviews about being blackballed, and suddenly everything lined up. This ain't the first time whispers about rigged playlists, recycled award nominations, and mysterious chart boosts came up. Boosie basically confirmed what folks have been side-eyeing for years. You can be the realest out, but if they don't stamp you, you invisible. That line hit the whole culture like a brick. Artists, producers, and fans flooded comments saying they'd seen the same favoritism firsthand. Even smaller rappers spoke up, saying industry fixers had tried to trade exposure for favors. But here's where things hit another level. Boosie didn't just vent. He challenged the whole system. Y'all can't cancel me, cause I own myself. I ain't scared of no man. Calling out Jay Prince and Mike Dice publicly, that shakes the whole room. Other artists stayed quiet, but everybody was watching. DJ Academics dedicated a whole segment saying if Boosie really has proof, this could flip the game. He even pointed out nobody in Boosie's position has ever said Jay Prince's name like that. Boosie's been vocal for years about labels stealing, streams being cooked, and gatekeepers blocking black ownership. But this time, he came with names and smoke. You don't own the streets, and you don't own hip-hop. Stop picking who's allowed to sign. Later in another live, Boosie got emotional. He said he lost deals and tour slots because he wouldn't play the industry's game. They want me to bow down, but I ain't built like that. Fans started calling him the last real voice, reckless but honest. Mike Dice tried to clap back again, calling it conspiracy talk, until a clip surfaced of a smaller artist claiming Dice once offered chart placement for a fee. Fans instantly said Boosie wasn't lying. Even Jay Prince's tone shifted slightly in a follow-up. Ain't no dice rigging over here. People throw salt when they can't roll. The double meaning wasn't lost on anyone. Boosie reposted it with laughing emojis. Sound like a guilty roll to me. The internet went nuts. Rappers began quietly supporting Boosie behind the scenes. Some admitted he's right about industry plants. Others said they're too scared to back him publicly. The tension felt bigger than one beef. It felt like a fight between the real and the rigged. By week's end, Boosie's name was everywhere. Half the industry cheering, half pretending nothing was happening, but everybody talking. And the dice he accused them of rigging, he tossed them right back at their feet. Now the big question, what happens next? Boosie might have launched a low-key revolution. He's doubling down, teasing a full tell-all documentary, exposing how the machine really works. If they want to play dice, we gonna see who really rolling. Fans are excited but nervous. Pulling back curtains in this business has consequences. Insiders say Jay Prince and Mike Dice are heated, not because of the call-out, but because people believe him. Folks are now watching their favorite artists with suspicion, wondering who's being boosted and who's being blocked. Boosie might have cracked open a secret that wasn't supposed to see daylight. And while fans are praising him, powerful people are allegedly making moves. Some promoters cancel shows, others warned him to chill, but Boosie ain't flinching. I ain't hiding, I'm good anywhere. I ain't scared of no truth. Boosie's always stood for the people, always stayed 10 toes down. And this rant, it might shift how artists approach the game altogether. More rappers are realizing the game ain't broken, it's fixed. That's why he calls it rigged dice. The ones with the power decide who rises, who eats, and who fades. And most of them ain't even rappers. They're executives, middlemen, and gatekeepers who never touch the block but control the block's sound. Boosie ended his final live with one line that had the whole internet buzzing. If you got talent, don't sell your soul for fake love. These dudes ain't bosses, they bookies, and I just stopped betting with them. Fans were quoting it everywhere. Whether you love him or not, one thing's true, Boosie ain't scared. He said out loud what most rappers whisper in private. Yeah, he might have made himself a target, but he also made himself a hero for everyone tired of seeing the same old industry puppets. Whatever comes next, peace or chaos, one thing's certain, Boosie rolled the dice.